The flooding caused problems for Central Vermont Medical Center. Anna Tempeston-Noonan is the hospital's president and chief operating officer. Thank you for being here.
It's my pleasure, Darren.
Thank you. So any damage to CVMC?
No, CVMC did not sustain any damage. We're on Hospital Hill, so we're up high above most of the damage that occurred in both Barre and the Montpelier area. And I'm sure you know, both of those areas were incredibly impacted by the flooding and storms.
Getting to the emergency room, though, became nearly impossible for many people. So what were the workarounds?
Right. So I think everyone's aware that Monday evening to early Tuesday morning, I-89 was closed because of flooding challenges. So the crews in the community did a great job of navigating around that and getting patients in. So to our knowledge, there was no issue with getting patients to our emergency room, absent that direct feeder in from I-89, but they found other ways to do it. So really kudos to those teams for getting people that needed care into Central Vermont CD.
Were treatments or any medications delayed for patients because of this catastrophe?
They were not. In fact, we actually leaned in when we heard from our area police departments that some patients were concerned that they were running out of medications in the communities and couldn't access pharmacies. So we stood up very quickly, a response to that, and had a pharmacy process where we would refill prescriptions for community members here at CVMC for 72 hours so they wouldn't go without life-saving medication. And we just suspended that now that area pharmacies are open again.
What were the challenges for the hospital?
The biggest challenge, Darren, was really access for patients coming on their own to our organization, and also for our staff reaching CVMC, as many of the roads were impacted. But I would tell you, our staff did an amazing job. We had members that had worked 7 in the morning to 7 p.m. on Monday, who willingly spent the night here on available stretchers so they could be here to take care of patients the next day. People really leaned in and did what they needed to do to continue our services. So all hospital services remained operational. Our ED was operational throughout. We did close express care in our practices on Tuesday, simply because there was flooding in some of those areas, and safety is always first, so we wanted to make sure people trying to access those services would be safe, as well as our staff who worked in those spaces could be safe. All of those reopened. Reopened them as quickly as we could to make sure that we maintained all medical services and continue to meet the needs of our community.
So outpatient services totally resumed, everything back to normal?
Absolutely. All of our services, every practice, we have 27 practices in our surrounding communities. All of those practices, clinics are open. Dialysis is open. Surgery was underway as of yesterday. So everything is back to normal in all the way around. And we also have a nursing home in our health system, and that was not impacted at all.
Good to hear that. So with the ground saturated, though, Anna, and more rain coming, unfortunately, are you preparing for another potential emergency?
Absolutely. In fact, we launched our Incident Command Center Monday night. I run that Incident Command Center, and we've kept that going continuously since Monday evening, and it continues to be up and running today. And we're preparing continually for the potential for more flooding, flash flooding. I think people may have had an opportunity to hear the governor's press conference today. There is more weather coming, so we're ready to respond to any medical needs that our community has, and we're staying ready.
Anna Tempeston-Noonan, thank you so much. Be well, stay safe.
Thank you so much, Darren. Appreciate it, and I hope everyone stays safe in our community as well.